Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to Lipscomb Junction. This channel is all about trains and trucks, maybe some trucks, but mostly trains. I think I love playing around with trains. I'm not any good at it. Let's get that out of the way right up front, right off the bat. I'm not a train driver, an experienced railroader. I'm not a rail aficionado. Don't expect me to know the right color for each bogie of each truck or the right numbers for each train. I have absolutely no idea. I'm here to drive and play with the trains and have fun, and that's it. If you're an aficionado and you're going to be that picky, please run away. We're just here to have fun and enjoy the scenery and driving the trains. This is my first day on the job, so you're here right from day one. And you're on ground level, and we can only go up from here, guys. So welcome and thank you for checking out my video, only first video on the channel. I'm going to start where all beginners should start, and where you should start if you've never played before or driven a train before. We're going to go to the training center here, and we're going to have a look at a train, and we're going to start learning to drive a train. Now I want to drive on the Cohan Pass line. I want to haul heavy freight around that area up between San Diego and San Francisco, up along that part of the United States. So the Cohan Pass will be perfect for me. So I'm going to start learning to drive these big trains here that haul the freight on those lines. So let's get started. Let's have a look at the Cohan Pass Railway, the Cohan Pass line right from the start. They've got a lovely little introduction to the Cohan Pass Railway. So let's have a look at that because it is very, very cool. I will turn off my ugly dial so we can see it. Which one is it? That one. Okay, so here we go.
Welcome to Barstow in San Bernardino County, Southern California. Here you can explore the expansive freight yard before you head out, following the famous Route 66 through the Mojave Desert into San Bernardino.
Press E to begin.
There's a missing safety sign over there. Let's go fix it while you're here.
Okay, so I come here and it's pointing over there, so I need to go up over there. I love this. This scenery is just beautiful. Look, there's another train coming in over there. It's quite a busy line, the Cohan Pass. And here's another one coming in here. It's a busy place. A really busy place. Morning, guys. How are you guys? I'm William. Nice to meet you. First day on the job for me. I guess we'll have a chat later. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this one coming in here. Listen to it. Doesn't that look awesome? I wonder how many miles he's traveled. He's come through the pass. Right, we better continue with our little task. Plenty of time to look at trains later. I love the sound. I love the atmospheric sort of feeling or the immersion that you get with this game. You really feel like you're there. So much to see and explore, so much to look at. And it's all new for me. I know nothing about train world. Nothing about trains. Okay, so what do we got to do? We got to come up.
There are many more tasks to discover on this route. Along the way, make sure to put up route maps, install safety signs, refill water caches, and visit the food trucks.
Oh yeah. You don't need to tell me twice to visit the food trucks. I'm into that. And if Doug comes to this channel, I bet he'll be into the food trucks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Food trucks, part of our culture here in New Zealand. Good old takeaways. I know I should be the size of Sputnik 3, going by the food that I eat, but I'm not too bad at the moment.
Today, we'll be riding along in this ES-44C4. Climb aboard and take a seat.
Climb aboard and take a seat. Look at all these beautiful trains. Okay, climb aboard. Where do we get on? Get on this one? Let's have a look. I'm using my Xbox controller to sort of to walk around. Wow, this is cool. This is cool, guys. Hey, open door. I'll use my mouse, I think, to open the door. Anyone in here? No? Okay, I'm in. Nothing happening. I'm wondering if I'm at the wrong end. Maybe I'm supposed to go to the other train at the other end. Okay, maybe I'm at the wrong end of the consist. That could be it. Didn't sort of have any luck there. Let's have a look down here. This is the... don't know. Oh, over here. I'm on the wrong train. Jeez. Oh my God. I'm on the wrong train. Okay, let's try this time. Here we go. Am I on the right train now? Open the door here. Oh, there's someone sitting in here. G'day, bud. How's it going? William, first day on the job. Nice to meet you. Okay, we're in.
To date, BNSF have rostered over 300 ES-44C4 units. The ES in the name of this model denotes that it's part of GE's Evolution series, and the 44, its rated horsepower of 4,400. C denotes that it has 3 axles per truck, and the 4, it's 4 traction motors. Barstow Yard contains 48 directional tracks. It covers a total area of 593 acres. That's 240 hectares. It is the second largest marshalling yard west of the Rocky Mountains. Although this yard has been in operation since the 19th century, much of what you see today was constructed in the early 1970s at a cost of over $50 million. Today, around 1,000 staff are employed here to route freight to and from the Mojave, Needles, and Cajon subdivisions. Each year, over 150,000 locomotives stop at or pass through Barstow Yard. And each day, over 175,000 tons of freight is moved through San Bernardino County. On this route, you will learn to operate ES-44C4 as you tackle stunning mountain ranges through the winding curves of California. And serve local industry as you switch and cut formations in the SD-40-2. You pick the pace. This is Train Sim World Cajon Pass.
Wow. All I can say is, wow, that was pretty cool. Cajon Pass, Sounds like a pretty exciting place to be. A cool place to drive trains. We're going to haul some long, heavy freight through those mountains of Cohon Pass. So it's going to be pretty exciting stuff, guys. Really looking forward to that. Next scenario. Do I need to learn how to drive this train? I need to go to the main menu and get some lessons on how to actually drive it. I think we will start from there. We'll start with fundamentals, I think, and we'll take it from here. Choose a training, get started. I'll navigate my way through these menus.
Training module, you'll be learning how to drive this ES-44C4 locomotive in BNSF railway livery. The ES-44C4 is the fourth generation of the GE Evolution series. It started production in 2009 and continued to be built until 2015. Rated at 4,400 horsepower, these beasts are primarily used for heavy freight and intermodal traffic. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
All right, here we go, guys. I think we're going to be driving this train. We're going to have a go. See if we can figure it out, eh? Okay, Y and E.
Sit in the engineer's seat.
What's this little room here? That's pretty cool, eh? You can go in through this way. Can I go in through this way? Wow! That is so cool. I wonder if I can shut that door. No, I can't. Do I shut the door? Oh, yeah, that is cool. Very, very cool. Totally interactive, this train. Okay, engineer's seat must be this one. Right.
Now you'll go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive. Firstly, you will need to set the generator field switch. This needs to be enabled for the throttle to control the power of the train.
Okay, turn on the generator field switch. Must be down there.
This locomotive requires the reverser handle to be inserted before operation.
Put that in there. No. Where? In there.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Set the reverser in forward. Okay, there we go.
Switch the front headlights on. Regardless of the time of day or weather, all locomotives must have their headlights on.
Headlights, over here. Headlights off on bright.
When getting moving, it's worth remembering the following sequence. Independent on, auto off. Throttle on, independent off. Let's go through that slowly and understand why. First, fully apply the independent brake. Now, this will ensure that regardless of anything else, your train won't move.
Okay, independent brake here. Okay, independent brake. Full application.
Next, fully release the automatic brake. This will release the brakes on the rest of the train, but you won't go anywhere because those independent brakes are holding you.
Okay, now I wonder if there's a button on my controller. Is that off or on? I don't know. Off, okay.
Now apply a small amount of throttle and verify that power is generated.
Now I've got my Xbox controller that did the auto brake. So now I'm going to use my Xbox controller. See if I can move the throttle.
Finally, release the independent brake and you'll start moving.
Independent brake. Oh, independent brake is a different one. It's down here.
This is a great practice to get used to, because it'll help you with two key areas. The first is that you verify that the train will take power before you release the brakes. You don't want to find yourself without power and having to hurriedly put the brakes back on. The second is that having power applied as you release the independent brakes ensures that you won't roll backwards. On steeper hill starts, you may even need to start with more power. And this is something you can practice and get used to as you find yourself out on the railroad. If you have any locomotives on the rear of the train behind freight cars, you can press the banking comms button to enable radio communications with those remote units. This will ensure that they operate their throttle and brakes in unison with your own locomotive, giving you much needed extra control on your journey. Press it now, just to get practice, even though there aren't any connected.
Okay, here is the banking com. Banking com on. Okay.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Come to a stop in the indicated position using the independent brake. Independent brakes apply only to the locomotives in the formation and are much faster to apply and release than the automatic brake, which operates on the entire train.
Okay, so we can do some coasting now. I think coasting, we just take our accelerator right off, which we have, accelerator on, accelerator right off on idle, so we are coasting. And then I've got to get ready to apply the did he say? The independent brake. The automatic brake. Which one am I supposed to? I can't remember now. Was it the independent brake? Apply the independent brake. Try and stop on the right spot up here. Doesn't this cockpit look fantastic? It's just like an airplane, really. Just like the 737. You can look around, totally interactive. I'm loving it. Only you can get up and walk around. In the flight simulator, you can't get up and walk around inside the cockpit. This is very cool. Look at those mountains, the views. Just beautiful. Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about trains, and in a way I think that is very good, because it means I'm not picky or fussy. I'm not finding holes or faults in the game. I'm just enjoying it for what it is, and that's why I don't like some of the reviews. They just spoil it for you, really, because they pick all the holes and the faults in it, things that aren't right. And for those of us who don't really care, we just enjoy the game for what it is. It kind of spoils it. You know, a little bit of knowledge is dangerous. That's what they say. And I think it sort of ruins the game, really, if you get too fussy and too picky. If you're too worried about realism, then go and drive a real train. That's what I say. Okay, we've got to get ready to slow down here, haven't we? We've got to try and stop on the dot here. I've stopped, but not in the right place. Yay!
Change direction with a reverser. Then change the junction indicated, either by walking over to it or using the map.
Things are getting complicated now. Oh, things are getting complicated. Change the reverser to backwards. Now we've got to change the points outside, I guess. Is that what he said? We go out and change the points down there. How do we get down the stairs here? Okay, we'll head over here and change these points. Get around here somewhere. On the other side, maybe. Okay, what do we do? Okay.
Before proceeding, check the two couplers are in the right position to allow for automatic coupling. Look at the rear coupler on your train and ensure it's open. Operate the cut bar if it is closed to release it.
The cut bar. Where's the cut bar? Is that the cut bar? Where's the cut bar? There's a cut bar here somewhere. Up here? Oh, this one. Okay, cut bar. There we go.
Next, walk over to the freight cars you're going to couple to and check their coupler knuckle is open too.
Coupler knuckle.
Operate the cut bar here to open the knuckle.
Okay, open the coupling knuckle. Man, I got to learn all these new words and the new jargon around these railroads. Cut bars and cut knuckles, coupling knuckles. Right, let's have a look. The coupling knuckle here. This is the coupling knuckle. So how do we open it? How do we open the coupling knuckle? Is that this lever here? We pull this lever and it opens the coupling knuckle, does it? This one? We sort of got to get in the right place, eh? There we go. Cut bar knuckle. There we go.
Before coupling cars, always check the knuckles are open, or you'll just bounce right off.
Okay. Let's take a look at this so we know next time. That's what it looks like when the knuckle is open. Okay, and we pull that lever there. Alright, sit in the engineer's seat, so let's go back. My God, we've got a lot of running around to do. This is going to get my waistline down. Don't need to go to the gym anymore. I can just do train simulator and run up and down the railway lines. It's going to wear me out. I'm going to need a big lunch. I'm going to be looking for that food cart very, very soon, so I can get a nice coffee and a cream bun, I think. Okay, so where we're going to sit? We've got to get in the engineer's. We've got to get into the engineer's seat. Go up this way. Okay. Here we go. Sit in the engineer's seat. Right.
Okay. The junction is correctly aligned and the cars are ready to couple. Couple up to the cars by gently driving into them at a slow speed. And most freight uses automatic knuckle couplers, so they will automatically couple once they connect.
Okay, so we've got the reverser in reverse. Application brake. Give the throttle a little bit of power. Release the independent brake. And we should start to go backwards, right? Here we go. Now, how do we see the other end of the train? This is the problem too. How are we going to know where we are exactly? we can't really see the other end of the train, can we?
If your speed is too high, you risk derailing when coupling. Apply
Here we
some
go.
brakes to slow your approach.
Now we've stopped completely. So I'm taking the brakes off and I'm trying to give it more throttle to get up there nice and slow. But we're not moving. We are not moving. What's going on here? Have I got the brakes on or something? Brakes, release. Oh, here we go.
Hey, nice work. Now change direction with the reverser and move the train forward into the indicated siding. Remember to apply a little power before releasing brakes. While it's not strictly necessary in the training center, this is the time to start forming great habits.
Okay, so this is the back of the train. If I hit 2, it changes the views to the front of the train, to the other end of the train. Okay, that end of the train, that end of the train. Okay, I've got to get used to changing these views around, so that I can see what's going on. So what did you say? Stick the reverser forward. Brake is released. We can add some power.
Since you have freight cars coupled, you should slow down using the automatic brake and get the extra braking effort from those freight cars.
Okay.
The automatic brake applies brakes throughout the entire train.
Okay, so let's get this automatic brake when we start to stop. Okay. Oh, we're going too fast, I think. We're going too fast. Brakes, brakes. We stopped too early. Can I get moving forward a little bit? Very hard to get moving again once you stop. Well, I've stopped, but I can't sort of get moving again. She don't want. Oh, here we go. We're moving now, a little bit. Pretty hard to get moving again.
Uncouple the cars either by using the external camera or by walking to the cars on foot.
Okay, let's have a go at the external camera. How do we uncouple the cars? We've got the external camera, but how the heck do we uncouple the cars? Clicking on them? Nothing happens here. Oh, that's the map view, eh? Let's go to the external camera. Okay, external camera. Oh, okay, like this. Okay. Okay, so now we click on them somewhere. Click on them down here. Oh, okay. Click there.
That's it for this training module.
Wow. Wow, well, it's not as easy as what I thought. There's quite a few things to learn as far as, I think the main thing is getting the hang of the views. And the other thing, the main thing of driving this train is getting it to stop in the right place, getting it to go, to stop and slow down. And that's the basics of the whole game, I think. Just controlling this train, getting it to speed up, getting it to slow and stop in the right place, getting used to the views so that you can connect and disconnect the trucks. So I'm going to practice that. I'll go through this tutorial probably a couple of times at least and just get the hang of the views and coupling up everything. And once I've done that, I'll come back to you with another video and we'll start doing something a bit more exciting. But I have enough to practice right at the moment, so I'll continue to do that. Any comments, welcome down below. Welcome aboard, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and we'll do some more very, very soon. If you have Train Simulator, any Train Simulator or Train Sim World 3, feel free just to follow along and we'll build up our skills and our railway career together. Take care, guys. Talk to you again soon. Cheers.